ongoing migrant crisis here in Chicago.
NBC5 Investigates has learned the city signed a massive spending increase with that controversial company to continue staffing the city's migrant shelters. Our investigative reporter Bennett Haeberle is here with more on the story that you actually broke online earlier today. Bennett?
Yeah, Stephen and Allison, Mayor Brandon Johnson signed a $30 million contract increase on that last business day of 2023 with Favorite Healthcare Staffing. This amendment follows months of criticism over millions of dollars that have flowed to one company. City records show this $30 million spending increase for Favorite Healthcare Staffing was signed by Mayor Brandon Johnson on December 29th, 2 months after the city renewed Favorite's contract to staff the city's migrant shelters. The new spending limit now tops $70 million. Favorite's role in Chicago's migrant crisis has not been without controversy. The Kansas-based company has previously come under criticism from city aldermen for what they called exorbitant hourly pay rates, which the Johnson administration has repeatedly said it has worked to lower. As NBC5 Investigates previously reported, past invoices show Favorite routinely billed the city at 84 hours per week for most of its staff, including overtime. Meaning if the company were to continue to bill at that pace, it could cost taxpayers between $220,000 to $859,000 per year per employee, even at those newly reduced rates. The city's online portal shows since last December, Favorite has been paid nearly $94 million. The timing of this contract increase comes 2 weeks after 5-year-old Giancarlo Martinez Rivero died after having a medical emergency in a city-run shelter that Favorite operates. This woman, who asked not to be identified, said she was saddened by the boy's death because her children had played with the boy inside. Having crossed the Rio Grande with her husband and children, she told me she was grateful for the shelter and doesn't have complaints. But 10 other migrants who spoke to us off camera due to a fear of reprisal said the food and health care provided inside are inadequate. Outside the shelter in Pilsen, we watched as migrant families purchased food from vendors. And others walked nearly a mile to this grocery store in Bridgeport in search of other food. And we reached out to the mayor's office and to Favorite to comment on the contract amendment. We have not heard back from the city. A spokeswoman for Favorite referred our questions back to the mayor's office. The cause of the boy's death remains under investigation, although there were reports from migrants and volunteers that that child had a fever prior to being unresponsive.